Okay, till now. So what we discussed? So we discussed the things with respect to major manage Jenkins. So there, how we can integrate the tools, how we can configure the tools, okay, and then security concepts, how we can onboard the users. So those concepts, how we can provide the access for the users, and also how we can create the jobs with respect to freestyle jobs. Those things we learned right till now. So now we can learn the pipeline. Okay, so what we did, right? So with respect to job, what I am talking with respect to job only. Okay, so that we can, I mean, so how the things we configured um, this, right, freestyle job. So those we are doing with the code. Okay, so here, so when we are so so earlier, I mean, so earlier before pipelines introduced, so the people will use the freestyle jobs only for each and every operations. They will use the freestyle jobs. Okay, there. So there are limitations we have. You can see here. So most of the automation we can do it, but CI/CD activities we can do it, but that is also very complexities are there. So it's kind of executing the scripts. Okay, what we are achieving here, so that is kind of executing the scripts here. Okay, for that reason, okay, you can see here. See, if you want to do any automation, so we need to write in script itself, right? So instead of that, we can execute the shell script, right? So that will be perform the same. So for that reason, so we'll go with the pipelines. Okay. So in the pipelines, so that will be in different syntax. Okay. So I'll show you. So in the similarly new item. Okay. So pipeline job. I'll call this. I'll choose the pipeline. Okay. I'll choose the pipeline and then I'll click it. Okay. So in this way, this looks like. Okay. So here also you can see enable security, discard old builds, do not allow concurrent builds, do not allow pipeline to resume if the controller restarts. Okay, so GitHub projects, pipeline speed, durability, override, preserves, stashes from the completed builds. Okay, these are the extra options. Okay, earlier in the earlier versions, these options are not available. Okay, now they introduced these. This project is parameterized. Okay, so throttle builds, so everything we have here. So build after other projects are built periodically. Polysem, GitHub triggers, quiet period triggers build remotely. So all the options we have here, right? So if you compare with the freestyle job, so all the options we can able to see here. Okay, so but here we will write the pipeline. Okay, so pipeline script is there. So we'll write the pipeline here, or we'll choose the pipeline from the SCM. SCM in the sense source control manager. Okay, so in our case we are using the GitHub as a SCM, right? So from the GitHub it will check out the source code. Okay, SCM, we need to choose the SCM, which SCM we are using. So we need to provide the GitHub URL, repository URL, credentials. So once we provided, so we need to provide the branch as well. From the respective branch, it will we need to provide the file path. Okay, so it will fetch the file. Otherwise, we can write here itself. Okay, clear with this? So in this way,
Yes, sir.
in like these are the major differences in the UI what we can see. Okay, the operations will be similar. Okay, there is no differences are there. The operations will be similar, but everything we are writing here in code format, and then so we will use we will reuse the code. Okay, so that is the use of pipeline. Okay, so with this we have, sorry, With this we have many advantages, okay, so over the freestyle jobs, okay, with the pipelines, okay, the advantages like we can divide it, okay, so here you can see, okay, so here everything we mentioned here itself, okay, so if there are, I mean, so everything we'll mention here, okay, if there are any operations, like if you want to check out source code we will mention here. Otherwise, rest of the things we will mention in the execute shell or any build step. Okay, but not like this. Here we can divide each and every steps. We can easily identify each and every things. Okay, so and then here, the agents will come into picture, right? Agents we can use in a single job. We can use the multiple agents, but here, so we can use it. We can use the multiple agents, but the thing is, so it will run if the job is started. It will execute on only one agent. Okay. So let's say, so if the job is, so if we provided five agents here, so if this job chooses agent two, then the job will complete in the agent two itself. But here for each and every, we'll divide the jobs into stages, okay, though we can schedule each and every stage into different jobs, okay, that will come to know later how we can do that. That is the exam, like just the definition I am saying, okay. So and also here we can execute the parallelly, like we can stages, we can execute the parallelly, but here it's not possible. How the things will be worked here? So one after another it will be worked, right? So first this instruction will be executed. So once it is completed, this will move to this next instruction. Otherwise, so if we faced any issue here, so then the job will be stopped here, right? But here we have option to execute many stages parallelly. Okay, parallelly we can execute the stages. Okay, we'll come to know later how we are doing the parallel execution. Everything will come to know later. Okay, so and then so we can choose the versions, okay, as I said in the manage Jenkins. So here we can configure the different versions, okay, here tools, okay, here so we can configure the different versions and then we can use it, okay, like we can name it and we can use it 3.9.8. So if required 3.9.0 required also, we can we can add another installer, okay, so we can name it. This you can call Maven 3.9.8. Okay. So this is 3.9.0. Okay. Like this we can Maven, we can name it and then we can use it. So different versions in a single job itself. Okay. That's a bit difficult in freestyle jobs. Okay. So we can see here we can divide, we will mention in the stages, right? So we can re-trigger the stages where it has stopped, and also we can rebuild the things from the particular stages, or if one stage is failed, we can skip that particular stage and then we can continue from another stage. So there are options are there. So with the code we will write this, okay, so but there, so if the job is failed, then that will be stopped there itself, okay. Okay, we can we can control so we can pause, restart the build, so where it has started. So I mean, where it has paused. Okay, we can stop particular stages. We can do it. That will come to know later. So these are the just advantages I explained. So we'll see the demo for each and everything. Okay. So this that you got it right. So few advantages are there. So we'll come to know one after another. So one we are going with the practical demonstration. So you will come to know. Okay. So here in the pipeline scripts, so there are two types. One is um, like scripted and another one is declarative. Okay. So scripted, okay, just we'll see the sample pipeline. So this is the scripted. Okay. So in the scripted pipeline, so it will start with a node. Okay, it will start with a node, and this is the old way. Okay, so this like the scripted pipeline will be the old way. So everything will be declare in the stages. Okay, so under the stage we'll declare each and everything. So this will be much complexity. There are no direct operations will be available. I mean direct like it's not easy to understand the end users. Okay, so it might be a bit difficult to learn and difficult to remember the things. Okay, so and this is the old and the traditional way. Okay, so nowadays everyone is going with so script declarative pipeline. Okay, so this is just example, one example I shown you. I mean, so we can get it here. If you choose in this drop down, if you choose scripted pipeline, you will get it. Everyone can get it. This. Okay, so now, so we'll see one. See, this is declarative pipeline. Okay, declarative pipeline will starts with pipeline. Okay, and then agent. Okay, stages, stage, steps. Under steps will provide. So we can mention multiple stages. Okay, so under the stages, okay, these are the stages. Under these stages, we can declare multiple stage. Okay, so we can declare n number of stage here. So as per our requirement, under steps we will declare what we required. Okay, but okay, so here you can see here it will start with node, and then if they're defining with the def function, neonome they're defining. Okay, so they use the stage directly. So there we can able to see. Okay, you can able to see here. So agents they declared stages are there. Okay, before that we have many options. So options will come like there are many options are there. So we'll come to know one after another. So like variables also we will declare here. Okay, so stages are there. Under the stages we'll mention the stage. But here, so not like that. So in the scripted pipeline, so see node. So under the nodes, they are defining few parameters. So after that, directly they came into stage. So inside that stage, they will perform the operation what they require. Okay, clear. So
Yes,
in
sir.
this way, there are two types. These are the types. Okay, just go through the differences. Okay, normal differences are there. So those are the differences. Okay, so next, so we learn here we learn only the declarative scripts. Okay, scripted we are not going to learn. So just for your understanding purpose, so I'll say once we're done with the scripts. So nothing is there. There are no differences. Okay, but uh, there are no differences are there with respect to scripted and declarative. Uh, like so each and every stage, okay, what we are declaring the stage, right? So those we can just copy paste it. Okay, remove the steps, and then we can, if we copy pasted the steps, the stage, so there we can able to achieve it. But so the declaration of agents, so those will be bit complexity. So those will be a bit complex. We'll see that as well. Okay, we'll see that as well. Okay. Now, so we'll explain. I will explain. So what are the things will come in script declarative pipeline. Okay, so declarative pipeline will starts with the pipeline. Okay, so this is the major indication. So if you found a pipeline, in the sense we need to think this is declarative pipeline. Okay, so under that pipeline, see here, so how this started, you can see pipeline. See, so once if you click on the curly braces, the end curly braces will automatically open. So like this, you can see. I'll show here. So pipeline, I'll type it. I just curly braces open. I give the enter. Okay, the closure will automatically like came, right. So if I give the enter, the closure will automatically came here. Okay, so now I'll declare the agent. Okay, we'll see agent. If you have any agents, so yesterday I shown this, right, one picture I shown, right. So there, so we can have like if you I shown like the labels, right, maven, python, gradle, like that I shown the maven, right. So like that, so if you have any maven agents, you can mention maven, right. So you can mention maven. So in the particular maven agents, in the maven agents label, it will search. Okay, so if the agents are available, it will schedule on the particular agents. Otherwise, so it will wait once the agent has to free. Okay, so that way this will work. So if you provided any, so it will search for all the agents. Okay, so all the agents, how many agents will be available in the Jenkins, so it will check for all the agents in the round robin fashion and then schedule on the particular agent. Okay, so that will be work here. Okay, so after that we have stages. These stages, so this contains number of stage. Okay, so this contains the number of stages. Okay, n number of stages we can mention here. So this will contain, these stages will contain the n number of stages. Okay, under the stage, so we'll define the particular steps what we need to achieve in the in that process. Okay, so we'll define the steps. Okay, so these steps contains. Okay, so the process what we need to achieve, right. So that process will be mentioned in under the steps. Okay, clear. So pipeline, this is the syntax, will start the declarative pipeline. So agent, so on which agent we need to execute, we need to run, that we are mentioning here. So stages, so this contains number of stage. So under stage, so this contains the steps to be executed. So steps, so this contains so what we are going to achieve, right. So we'll mention here. Okay, the commands, scripts. Okay, the everything. Okay, we'll mention here. Clear with this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see. So I'll execute this, we'll see. So I'll just build it. I clicked on the build now. This has started. It's completed. What I did here, see, here I started by the user admin. So running on Jenkins is the agent. I mean slave. So slave in the sense Jenkins is the agent. Okay. So currently we don't have any slave. It's executing on master. Okay. So var lib Jenkins workspace and then the job name. So under that the workspace will be available. Okay. So allow world. We are just trying to uh, what we are trying to do is just displayed, right. Echo, we done it. Okay. So we have allow world. Okay. In this way, so we executed the pipeline. Okay. We'll see now. Okay. So now, so we'll do something. Okay. So here we have something. So now I need to execute some shell commands here. Okay. How I can execute? sh we need to mention sh space. Okay. So see here, just observe the things. Okay. I just provided one quotes. Okay. The closure quotes will automatically open. I mean started. Right. So in this in this uh, in this console, so if we are started any curly braces or codes, okay, so the closure codes or closure curly braces will automatically open. Okay. So we'll see, we'll just try to execute some commands. Okay. So mkdir test, what this will do, what this will do,
Create direct.
Directory.
okay, it will create a directory called test, right? So that will be achieved here, and then what this will do, this will list the files and directories. Correct, we'll see. Okay. Okay. So you can see here echo mkdir test lsf1lrt. So with that we can able to see the folder called test. So we can see the workspace as well. Where is the workspace? Here you can see here, earlier in the freestyle jobs you can able to see here in this part, we can able to see here, but here, so in the console, if you go to the console, you can able to see the workspace here. Okay. Go to the workspace. So var lib Jenkins workspace pipeline job. Okay. Under that job, we have the folder. What we created the folder, that folder will be available here. Okay. Clear? So now what we can do, we'll create one file inside the test folder. Okay. So how I am creating sh, same. I'm executing the Linux commands, right? So I'm using sh echo hello world. Okay. File one. Okay. Why this has failed? Anybody? Any
Command
idea
wrong.
on
It
this?
was
Why this has failed? Sorry,
Because test folder is already created, sir.
exit, right? So that is the reason the job has failed. What we need to do? What we need to do? We delete
change it.
something, right? Sorry?
Clear before execution.
Yes, delete the workspace before
Execution.
job starts. So before execute, right? So there we have some options, right? Here we don't have any options. So here we have the function clean ws. Okay, this will delete the workspace. I mean clean the workspace. Okay, so we'll see that. I given the build now. Yes, it's executed. We'll see here, clean up deleting projects workspace wrapped out default wipeout is used, done. Okay, so it's printing, it's creating the directory. Okay, so it will start test, and then so we can able to see here. So I just listed the files. Okay, here, so I can able to see it. Okay, so here If you want to go to previous build, so you can just click on the previous build. So it will go to the build number 4. You can see here. So it's executed till echo. Okay. Till echo it's executed. Later it's failed. Right. It's failed. Correct. It's failed here. Okay. So after this, so we have some few things, right? Those will won't get executed. It's failed here itself. Okay. So it won't get executed after this failure, right? So that will happen usually. This is the basic functionality of pipeline. When the job failed, so there it automatically it will stops. Okay, this won't execute further steps. Okay, clear. So in this way, we'll create the jobs and then we'll execute it. Okay. So you can create multiple stages as well. Okay. So if required, you can create multiple stages. Okay. How we are going to create? So you need to choose this like this curly braces. You need to choose. So for the particular stage where this will ends. So this will ends here, right? Okay. So you can see here. If you click here, so just you move to the cursor here. So the automatic closure braces will automatically indicate it. Okay. Similarly for this as well. So you can see here. So I just moved the cursor here. So the closure one will indicated here, right? So I'll move here and then I identified the closure curly braces. So I'll create the new stage. Okay. Stage test. Okay. So here, so stage will mention allow anything as per your requirement, as per your identification. You can create any, you can provide any name. Okay. So now you can see I just started I mean curly braces. So I'll click enter, the closure curly braces will automatically started. Okay. So I need to mention steps also, the closure will automatically started. You can mention anything. Okay. Anything if you want, you can mention it. What we can mention?
Cat. Cat test.
Cat. Okay. This file name I can mention. Will this work?
Nope, I think you are only the
Will this
file
work?
name has to be mentioned.
File name. Okay, like this.
Yes.
And we have to
Will this
mention
work?
SH.
Actually, double
Cat.
attribution.
So
SH.
we need to mention SH, double or single quote. Both will be worked. Okay, I will mention single quote. Okay, see the color has been changed. Okay, you can identify. See here earlier it was see. So if the quotes are missed, so then it will be in block color. So if we have the quotes, then it's moved to green. Okay, we'll see. Will this work? No. This gives the failed result because
We have to change the directory.
directory we need to provide. So there is no, it's showing no such file or directory. Okay. So in organization, so we are not going to change. So when we are creating one pipeline, when we are testing something, so we are not going to change each and everything in the main pipeline. Okay. So see, I'm testing something, right? So I'm testing something. I found issues. Okay. I'll go here. I'll just give the replay. Okay. I'll give just replay. So I know I found it, right? I found the issue. I need to mention test slash cat and file. I fix it. I fix it and I run it, right? So I'll test it whether it will work or not. I'll test it. Yes, it's executed successfully. But so I just given the replay. That's it. That's all, right? So I'm not updated in main pipeline. So this won't updated in main pipeline. Okay. So what we made the changes, right? Those are not updated here. You can see here. Here, its old data will be available. So what we need to do, we need to go there, the same pipeline. Okay. So we need to choose the same build where it has successful, right? Same build, and then we need to go to replay. So we need to copy the entire code. So we fixed here, right? We fixed here. We need to copy the entire code, and then you can delete the entire code, then paste it. Okay. Then the job will be like it's kind of testing purpose, right? Testing purpose. We just updated. Okay. So you can see now everything is working fine here. Okay. In this way, in the organizations we will work. Okay. Reply. Okay. So everything. Okay. Clear with this?
Sir, copy pasting will also reflect in the main file where you just show us.
Main file. Where main file?
Means
Here
the
you are
pipeline.
talking.
Yep.
See, this is our code. We only developed our code, right? So this, see, this won't update. Okay, in the main file. If you are performing like replay here, so the this will be only for the particular build itself. Okay, it's not update in the in all each and every pipeline. Okay, so uh, sorry, so if you done any reply here, so this won't affect, this won't update in main pipeline and other builds as well. This will be for the particular build. Okay. So what we did, what we made the changes, this will be in build number 7 only. You can see in the build previous build. Okay. So there, this is build number 6, right? Build number 6. See, there are like there is earlier what we have, right? In that case only it's there. So you can see in the build number 5. In the build number 5, similar things are there. Go
Then
back.
what is the use of replacer here?
See, okay. So in the build number 4, it's not updated, right? Okay.
Yep.
So I'll tell you 1 minute. So in the build number 7 only, we made the changes. Correct.
Yes.
So in organizations, so we can't, so when we are doing some tests, right? So each and every time, people will they won't go, and then they won't change everything. Okay. So they won't go to the main pipeline, and then they won't change everything. Okay. I mean, so they are not updated in main pipeline. Okay, just they will came here, and then they are doing test, right? So they have some original data. So in that data, they are doing some modification, and they are doing some changes. So they will keep the original data as it is, and then they will do the test here. Okay, by providing reply, they will do the test. Okay, so once they achieved it, so they will keep original file as a backup somewhere. Okay, and then they will use the modified, the uh, updated code in the particular pipeline. Okay, got it?
Nope, sir. Actually, I got confused here.
See, ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಸೊ
ಅದು
ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯ ನೀನು.
Okay.
See, you are doing test. Okay, so
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
you are trying to achieve something. Okay,
ಹೌದು.
so just your requirement is, your manager said, or your lead said, so you have one requirement, you need to create a folder. So this is the direct requirement. Okay, so you need to create one folder, and then you need to create file inside that folder, and then you need to attach some data in that file. Okay, so and then so you need to display that file content as well. So that is your requirement. Okay, but
Yes, sir.
what will happen when you're performing? So you will try to do something. Okay, so you will try to do something, and then you will like you created the job itself. Okay, so you
Yes,
created
sir.
the job. Okay, this job you created, and then you are trying now. Okay, you are trying. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
let's see like this. Okay, okay, so now what you need to do, you need to 1 minute, I'll delete this. So okay. Here only I will do it. Okay, So okay, so now you are going to test it, right? You are going to test the job. Now first requirement, your requirement is you need to create the directory. Okay, so in
Yes.
this you can this pipeline you written in your main job. Okay, main job here you written. Okay, wait, I'll show you. Okay, you written here. Okay, so you
Yes, sir.
just tested it. Okay, you given the build, now you tested it. Okay, this was working fine, right? So now next step, what you need to do, you need to create a file, right?
Yes.
So how we are going to create the file? So you can come here and then, so you need to go to configure, right? So you need to update here. That is the thing. Okay. So you will update it here.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So how we are done, touch test. Okay. Sorry. File one. Okay, you done here like this. Okay, you don't know, so you, but you need to create the file under this directory. You create, just you created the file here. Okay, so you are
Yes,
not
sir.
aware this file will created in main folder. Okay, so just you are just trying. Okay, you are just trying. Okay, so in that case you just tested. So tested it, right?
Yes, sir.
So you can see the job has executed successfully, the file has created. But the thing is, when you
Mm.
validate it, so in the same folder, the file and directory will be available. But your requirement is to create inside this folder. This folder you need to create the file. Correct. So,
Yes.
but it, you done mistake. So again you need to go to configure. Again you need to change it. You need to save it. Then you need to build it. Okay, that will take
Yes.
much time. So for that reason, what I'm doing, I'm going here. I'm just providing reply. Okay. So now what I need to do? I need to create here. Okay. So I'll just update here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Like this. For my understanding purpose, I'll create. So where it has. So I don't want to go to workspace, right? Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm just creating here, just updating here. Fine one. Okay. So I'm just validating with this similarity. I'm just validating. Okay. Yes. Okay. So here I'm just testing in the main workspace. What all the files and directories are there. So later I'm also testing under the folder called test. Okay. Will I'm checking. I'm just checking. I'm identifying how the job will executing. Okay. So my requirement is to create the directory. Okay. By I'm validating here itself by providing LSF and LART. So the job has been created. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the folder has been created here, right? So once the folder has been created, I need to create the file. Okay, the
Yes.
file called file one. I need to create it. Okay, I perform the operation under the test folder. I need to create it. So I'm validating here. Okay, so I'm validating in the main workspace. The folder test is available, but this is not available. Okay, so now I'm checking inside the test folder. So the file is available. Okay, so this I achieved it, right? I achieved
Yes,
it.
sir.
Correct. So similarly, what I need to do, so just I'm providing replay here. I need to cat the file, right? Sh cat this file. Okay. So success. Cat. Okay. So cat. I done the cat, but there is no content available in this uh, file, right?
Sir, how to add content in the file, sir?
Okay.
So
There are,
with the help of replay, we can update the code from the build session itself. We don't need to come back to the job pipeline and configure.
correct, correct.
From right there, you can do it. Okay, got it, sir.
Yes. Hello. It's not undo. Okay. It's not undo. Just it's updating the files. Okay. Updating the files. Okay. So what you are modifying, right? It will just updating the builds. We can say not file. We can updating the builds. Okay. With proper commands. What we are trying to achieve, right? So what we are trying to fix it, right? So those we just updated here. Okay. So you can see now. So I just modified it, right? I modified it. So I just modified and I can able to see the file content as well. But in the previous build, it's not achieved, right? 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay. So here you can see in this build we achieved successfully. But you can see the code. Okay. In this build, the in the particular in this build we have this code. Okay. Here you can see echo hello world I added in the previous build. In the previous build, so touch is there, right? So we modified it. We modified the code, right? We modified our code. We changed our code, but that is not updated. Okay, that is not updated in each and every build. Okay, that will be in the particular build. In the build number 13 only, that will be available, right? So now what we need to do, this is our final one. Okay, what we need, what we are trying to achieve, that will be that this is our final code, right? So now what I'm doing, I'm copying this code and then I'm going to main file. Okay, so main file, and then I'm updating the main file. Okay, main file I'm updating here. Okay, and then okay, so I'm removing these lines. These I don't want, right? Unwanted lines, these are, so I'll be removing. Okay, I removed this as well. So just what I need to do, I need to print hello world, and I need to create directory, and then I need to create file. Okay, called file one, and then I need to display the file. So unwanted things I removed. So what we need, so that exact things we kept in the main file, and then we'll be we will say yeah, the requirement has completed. I completed the job, like that we'll inform to the team. Okay, clear? In this way the replay will work.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just to update, yeah, just to update the current build or next build, we can say. Okay, so this same, right? So console output, so edit build information. Okay, delete build, timings. Okay, pipeline overview. So with this pipeline overview, so we can able to see in this we called as the blue green. Now what I said, right? We can pause, or we can restart from the particular stage that we can achieve here. Okay, in this option, if you have multiple stages, we'll come to know. Okay, pipeline console, so console output is there, console in the sense. Okay, see, this is what we have done it, right? So this we can able to see here with respect to build. So restart from stage, particular stage, we can restart it. Okay, replay, we know. So previous build workspace, we have workspace, you already know. This will route to the workspace. Replay, so you know, restart from the particular stage, so we can restart it. So pipeline overview, so like it's kind of we'll call it as a blue green mechanism. So it will show the stages. Okay, we'll come to know when we are doing the further multiple stages. When we are dealing with the multiple stages, we'll come to know. Okay, so clear till now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, so here, so let's see. I don't want this. I don't want this to be executed. What I need to do? I need to comment out this by providing two forward slashes. I can provide single line comment. Okay. So I can use single line comment. Okay. So what will happen? We'll see. Okay. So in the build number 15, see, echo hello world will not be there. Okay. It's directly start from test. Okay. So that we commented, right? So that won't be part of the job. Okay. So in that way, we'll comment out the single line. If you want to comment out multiple lines, how we can do that? So instead of this, so we'll see ls sh ls hyphen lrt sh sudo apt install git. Okay, few things I just added. I don't want this. I want to comment out this. So for that, for single line, we can use shift. If you press shift and forward slash, then it will be like in a single click, the entire line will be commented. Also, if you are providing one after another, like you can provide multiple, you can click forward slash twice, then also it will be executed. So for multiple lines, how we can do it? Forward slash star, what happened? Forward slash and then star, so till end of the line. Which line we need to comment out? Till that line, star stash, sorry, star and then forward slash. Okay, this will comment out the lines. Okay, comment out multiple lines, or we can use we can comment out the entire stage by using providing this stars, star and forward slash. Okay, got it? We'll see the demo for build number 16. See, that won't get executed. Okay, clear the commenting out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then so what we learned, commenting the lines, replay, replay we learn. Okay, so before that we learned types, advantages, advantages, advantages we learned, and then we learned about agents, and then stages, steps we learned, stage we learned, Later learn about sh. Okay, so command we learn. So a replay. Okay, these things will I'm right till now. Okay, so now so let's think this variables are there, right? So variables are coming to picture here, right? So there are two types of the variables. Sorry, two types of the variables are available. So one is predefined variables and then environment variables. There are two types of the variables available. Okay, predefined. So predefined variables in the sense. So in the UI itself, we can able to access it like this. Let's think. This is what job. So there is a file env hyphen wars dot html. Okay, these are the predefined variables we'll call. So branch name, this is with respect to git operation. So we can able to see this branch name, branch is primary, change id. Okay, there are n number of the predefined variables are available. Okay, ci build number. Okay, this will indicate the build number, build id, display name, job name. Okay, so everything we can. So we can, you can try it. Okay, you can try by okay by displaying the build numbers. Okay, so these are predefined variables. Okay, and then user defined variables are there. Okay, user defined variables, those variables we can declare in this section. Okay, so in this environment section we'll define those variables. Okay, like this, like example. So now the tool name. So which tool currently we are using? What was the tool name? Which tool we are
Jenkins.
using? Jenkins, right? Tool name, we can define it. What was the tool name? Jenkins. I can define Jenkins. Okay, so this we can use in the pipeline where we required, we can use it. Just I'm here, I'm just printing it. Print tool name. Okay, what will happen? So this will print the tool name, right? Expected no variable specified environment build parts Jenkins tool name expected in value 1 minute. Okay, so expected name value page. Okay, so here I did a mistake. Okay, so what I need to do, need to provide reply. So here, so it's not started right job, so we couldn't able to provide reply. So it's, so before entering the stage only it's failed, right? So it failed. Okay, we'll see. Okay, you can see now. So what was the tool name? Jenkins. Okay, so just we did it, right? Similarly, so this is the build number. So in this build, I'm updating few things. tool name is, okay, I'm just updated, failed because tool name is, so it's not, nothing is there, it's expected steps, it's saying expected a step. So in that case, if you found that error, if you expected a step, so we need to provide here, we need to provide script we need to provide, and then we need to close like this. Tool name is, okay,
Sir, under double quotation, we have to mention what is which tool it has to be present. Like there are two tools in that, right?
where
The last line, sir. Yes, here in the print,
Mhm.
there are two tool, right? Yeah.
Tool name is tool, okay, this gives the error, okay, it is not identifying because, so we are using some other function, okay. So now what we need to do is set, so in set echo, the tool name is, what was the tool?
Jenkins.
Jenkins we need to provide, but
Here,
here
yeah.
how we can provide in the Linux,
T
this is the
double
way, right?
T double. Yeah.
Echo tool name is $tool, we'll see that. The tool name is Jenkins, it's displayed, correct, right? So
Yes,
with
sir.
the parameter it's displayed, got it, with the parameter it's displayed. So one more thing is there, so in the script, in the pipelines, so if you're providing in single quote the values, I mean these, these, if you are using the parameters, okay, variables, okay, we'll call this as a variable, this is the variable, right? You can
Yes,
see
sir.
here tool name is the variable, okay. So you can change the tool name, so now I'm providing git, okay, git is one of the tool, right? So I just provided, so if you use multiple times this variable, everywhere it will be reflected, you can see here now. Mm, sh echo dollar tool name, tool underscore name, I just used parameter, I used which parameter we used, right? So that parameter we use variable, will say. So we'll see. So here I provided double quote, here I provided single quote, we'll see. The job is successful, see here, git, okay, it's executed successfully, okay, here also it's executed, okay. Okay. The quotes will be very important. So when we are providing, so we need to use this syntax. So we can provide quotes, not any issue. Any quotes we can provide it. Okay. Earlier, so in the previous versions, we need to use capital. Double quotes only. Single quote not allowed. Okay. Clear with this?
Sir.
Okay. So in this way, we will use the variables. I mean parameter environment variables. So okay, in this way, see, okay. Now I will create one more step, stage, okay, steps. So here instead of echo, So here I used echo, right? Echo git I used. Instead of echo, I'm using, this is the groovy syntax, print, and then the name, the variable name, parameter name, tool name. Okay, tool name I'm using without quotes, nothing is there. Okay, so print, I'm using print build. We have some predefined variables are there, right? Build number, print build number. Similarly, so okay, okay. Similarly, job name, you can use the job name. Okay, you can use the agent as well. Node name or node label. So just I'm printing the predefined variables here. Okay, so you can use anywhere in the in your organization. Okay, so when you are creating the pipelines, you can use the any variables, predefined, user defined, any variables you can use it. It's failed because why it's failed? Stage expecting a string literal, line number 22. Error. Okay, something we did, I did a mistake here. We'll see what I did here. The stage steps. What was the mistake I did it here? You can see this is one stage and this is one stage. Which mistake I did it?
In the second
Script we
stage,
have to mention.
Sorry,
Script.
script not required here as well. Script I will remove it. Okay.
I have to
I
write
will
in a
remove.
double quote.
Sorry,
We have to write in a double quote.
double quote. No,
Sir, about space.
1 minute. You can identify. So I'll show here. You can able to see the screen, right? So validate the code. What was the mistake I did it?
Since we are writing in a script, whether we have to mention sh.
No, that
Stage
is not
name we didn't add it.
correct. Here, stage name we are not added, right? So you can see here, here we added the stage name, but here stage name is missed. So that is the reason we are getting error. Okay. So now I'll add test any name as per your convenient purpose, your understanding purpose. You can provide any name. Okay, it's user defined. Okay. Now I'll build it. It's executed.
Stage means the file. It should be valid file or the folder.
Sorry.
The stage means basically a valid folder or file, I guess.
It's not a folder, it's not a file. Okay, stage. So we will divide the pipeline into multiple stages. Okay, so
Okay.
here what we required, so what are the steps we wanted to execute, so those we'll mention under the particular stage. Okay,
Okay.
we'll divide the our operations into stages. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay, got it. See here, you can see here. So here the pipeline started. Okay, echo pipeline. Okay, it started. Okay, so from here it started from the stage. Hello is stage. Clean workspace we are doing. So we are creating the directory. We are printing the tool name. Okay. So we are printing hello. So creating the directory. So here again we are creating. Sorry. Again we are creating. Sorry, we are displaying the tool name. So and then we are moving to the stage two. Okay. So in the stage name is test. Okay. So we are printing the tool name git. So we provided the build number. Okay. And then so build number is 25, right? So build number, and then what we used? What was the parameter we used here? Build name, right? What was the parameter we used? Job name. Job name parameter we used. Okay. So job name, this pipeline job. Okay. And then node name. Which node is this built-in node? Built-in the sense master itself. Okay. Clear? Clear about the variables and usage? Okay. You can use in this way as well. Similar thing. Okay. See, instead of this tool name, so you can use echo dollar curly braces. Okay, tool name. Similarly, what I'm trying to achieve, instead of this parameter and then this parameter. Okay, print which parameter? Build number, right? Build number we used here. Okay, build number we used here, right? So build number and then here as well. Build number, I will change it. So job name, in two ways I'm printing, that's all. Okay, so I'm using groovy operations and as well as shell operations. Okay, in both the ways I'm trying to print here. Okay, see, it's printed built in and then built in. Okay, so got it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I have doubt.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. If there are three stages, and if you want like the second stage to be stopped, and we can use that front slash.
Front slash.
I mean that if there are
Okay,
three
I
stages.
mean you need to comment out, right?
Yes, sir.
Comment out. Yes.
The second stage, and I want to execute the third stage. So
Got
first and
got
third.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case, why it's too slow. 1 minute. I'll keep for charge. Okay. So you want like this, right? So you have three stages. Okay, let's assume. You can rename the stage. Okay. So you have now three stages. Okay. Now you want to comment out this. Okay. From here to here. Okay. You need to comment out. You need to execute two first and third stage. That is allow and test one. Okay. We'll see that. See, now it started with allow. right? Hello, it started. So now it started with test 1. Okay, so in this way we'll do it.
Sir, so that
Clear?
the second stage will not print, sir. I mean, we can't see that second stage in that
Yes, we can't. We
console.
comment out, right? We
Okay.
comment out. That is the reason it's comment out in the sense we are hiding. We are skipping that.
Okay. Got it.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Clear. So practice this as well. So I'll be providing. So environment variables. Here user okay, user defined and predefined. Okay, clear with this.
Yes, sir.
So in a single line, we can use the multiple parameters as well, not an issue. Okay, as per the requirements, we will use it. Okay, example. Here you can see sh is echo current tool is this current tool, right? This is our current tool. And current build is, what is the current build? This is the current build. Okay, in this way we can use multiple. See here, the current tool is git and current build is 28. Okay, in this way we can use multiple operations as well, multiple parameters, multiple variables we can use in single line. Okay, clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so fine. So tomorrow, so there are a couple of things are there. So okay, we'll continue tomorrow. So there are a few things are there. Tomorrow I will explain. Okay, we'll continue from tomorrow. Any doubts till now? Print, yeah. Print is the GUI function. Sh is the Linux function, shell function. Okay, with the sh you can use echo. So you can print, you can use echo as well. Okay, only echo also will work here. Okay, fine. So we'll continue from tomorrow. Okay, any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, practice ಮಾಡಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಪಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ,
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.